Oh my goodness, it's Hamish in Scotland. Pronouns are he, him. How you doing, Hamish?
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening. So I would first like to congratulate your country on taking the first steps to banning abortion completely.
I'm not interested in your congratulations. I'll be doing everything to oppose it.
Yeah, pretty much fuck off on that.
It is hard to imagine a worse crime than to murder an unborn baby before it is even left.
Your God's done it multiple times.
Now you're muted. Go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, your God's done it multiple times. So apparently your God is evil and commits the worst crime on several occasions.
I can think of, first of all, it's not a crime, but I can think of countless crimes that are worse than aborting a fetus, not allowing a fetus to use your body without your consent, not giving up your bodily autonomy. I can think of countless crimes that have been done. Almost everybody who's in prison for even then they broke the law. So they weren't breaking the law, and abortion isn't a crime. It shouldn't be illegal. It's healthcare. It is essential. And I'm not interested in your congratulations nor your proselytizing on its behalf. So do you have something else that you wanted to address or some argument that you wanted to make on this behalf? That's my curiosity.
Why do you believe it is morally acceptable to kill a baby in the womb?
I think it's morally acceptable to terminate a pregnancy if you don't want to remain pregnant, period. I don't know why you want to give special rights to a fetus. Why are you arguing to give special rights to a fetus?
It is simply the right not to be killed.
No, it's not simply the right not to be killed. It doesn't have the right. Do you have the right, Hamish, to use my body without my consent?
No.
But you want to grant the fetus the right to use someone's body without their consent, right?
The mother created the baby.
Hamish,
yes.
Answer my question.
Yes.
Do you want to give the fetus the right to use someone else's body without their consent?
Yes, this is the
Then you are arguing, as I said, to give fetuses special rights that other human beings don't.
And I'm turning women into cattle. You're making women no better than cattle. And
even though it is not a crime in the state of Matt.
I didn't understand a word you just said.
I said, even if it is not a crime under the laws of man, it is a crime under God.
Nobody gives a fuck about whether or not your God approves of abortion, even though in the book that you point to, they provide the recipe for an abortifacient and he destroys most of the world. Your God is a monstrous thug, and I couldn't give a fuck what he thinks, even if he were real. So I definitely don't care if you want to come in and tell me what you think your God wants, because you can't prove that your God exists or wants anything. So I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
And the Bible is pretty clear on when life starts. Life starts at first breath. Babies in the womb, fetuses don't breathe.
They're not even
haven't
counted.
Taken their first left.
They're not even counted in censuses until they're 30 days old.
Right.
There's a different penalty in the Bible for causing a miscarriage than there is for killing a person. Nothing in the Bible holds a fetus equal to a human being. So your book does not support that. Only your interpretation of it does, and I couldn't give a rat's ass about your interpretation. Your God sucks, and so does your interpretation. Sorry, what?
How do you, as an atheist, justify killing the baby then?
We just explained it to you. Were you not listening?
You believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, gentlemen, but you believe that one person does not have the right to use another person's body.
Correct. Without their
permission. Yes.
Under any circumstances.
Correct. Even if it means the person who needs to use the body dies. So, for instance, you could take the case of kidneys. Nobody has the right to come and demand the use of your kidney without your permission to give it to them. Kidney, uterus, doesn't matter. It's a body part. Nobody has the right to do that. Because if you give them that right, then what you end up doing is turning the victim of that into cattle. Cattle don't have the right to decide when they reproduce and when they don't.
We actually treat cattle better than that. We actually treat our pets our pets and livestock generally better than we treat each other, because we're not even protecting the right to govern when you're going to die with dignity, which is something that all of my pets have had the option to do, and yet I won't.
Right.
So, have you got anything other, Hamish, than you personally think that your God is opposed to it? Because if that's all you've got, I'm not interested. Okay, thanks.
Thank you for playing.
This is really easy.
Yeah.
I mean, you ask people questions and they answer them, and then you move on.
Yep.
Because even if the God of the Bible existed, I don't care what his opinion is on anything, but he doesn't exist. There's no reason to think that he exists. And the Bible doesn't say what Hamish wishes that it did say. Trust me, if the Bible was clearly, explicitly anti-abortion, things would have run very much differently.
Mm-hmm.